Good morning. We are up and out this morning, heading straight to the bakery for breakfast and coffee, and then we're going to be spending the day on the road riding through France, Luxembourg,
Belgium and the Netherlands, I think.
On our way to Rotterdam.
Yeah.
But first, let's get some breakfast.
2 black coffees and a few croissants. I've got a raisin bread this morning, it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's been quite a nice morning, quite slow and relaxed, but now we need to get on the road because we have quite a lot of kilometres to do today. We originally wanted to stick with the B roads, but it's just not going to happen, and I do not want another Corsica situation where we are speeding and the last person on the ferry.
Yeah, we always seem to have a stressful ferry journey, but we've got 574 kilometres to get to the ferry port there. If we take just the motorways, it'll take 5.5 hours. I think we will jump on the motorway in France and get to Luxembourg. Then maybe we'll take a few little small roads there, and then we have to head through Belgium then. And seeing how much time we've got, we'll see which route we take when we get to Belgium. But
we should make good time through France.
Yeah, it's 8:30 now, and I think we need to be there for check-in by 6 o'clock. So we do have some time, but at the same time, we want to have a few breaks today because it is still very cold. So I think we'll need a few coffees to warm up.
Yeah, what is the weather today?
Well, we just walked out there. It must have been.
What do you reckon?
5, 6, 7 degrees.
It says it feels like -5. Yeah, feels like
because it's quite windy today.
Yeah, so it's currently 3 degrees, but feels like -5. But next week here, it's going to be -3, -4. Where's summer? When is summer coming?
Yeah, mid-March, and it's still those temperatures. I think hopefully we'll get a late summer, and on this RTW trip, our Europe stage will be warm all the way through, which is going to be lovely.
Hopefully. Should we aim to get off for 9 o'clock then?
I think so, yeah. We'll finish up here, eat these, and then, hopefully check out at 9 o'clock and jump on the French motorways.
Okay, we are all packed up and ready to go. I cannot tell you how cold it is. It is unbelievably cold. It might be the coldest ride Sean and I have ever had. It says here feels like -5, and it really, really does today. The wind is so cold. Even stood outside, your hands are like freezing. But I literally have 8 or 9 layers on and the heated vest. We've tried to fit Sean's cable around. We need to find a better solution to this, and I'm also going to put in some heated elements into my gloves. But yeah, it's a very cold day.
It sure is. Even just packing up the bike, my hands are pretty much frozen. So I think today is going to be maybe an hour service station. But we'll see how we get on.
Yeah, so now we're going to jump on the motorway, head hopefully an hour, get some kilometres under our belt, and we'll check in with you when we get to the next service station. It's going to be a cold one.
It is. We made it to Luxembourg. That wasn't the nicest of rides, to be honest. It was pretty cold, very boring, and our helmets are very new, and as always, it happened with the last helmets that we had. They left a little bit of a mark on my head, so got a little bit of a headache. I think Em's feeling the same. It will take a few weeks to break these hats in, but once they're broken in, they'll be pretty comfortable. But the bike's been solid. Real joy to ride on the highways as well, because you can put it on cruise control with the adaptive, so it keeps the distance. Even though he's in pretty much a secure place, I've put the D-lock on it, the light lock down there, which fits really nice through the front calipers. Because I was talking to some people, I think at the BMW Motorrad days, and they just bought a brand new 1250, and they actually parked it in a place like this. I think it was Luxembourg or Belgium. They just went to get fuel, and the bike was gone. And I think they must have had a way of electronically starting it and riding off. So at least with the D-lock on there, nobody's riding that off. But Em's already inside. She's going to grab us some coffee, so I'm going to join her now. We can hear the bike as well from that cafe, which is good. The alarm on this bike is really loud, which is great. So any movement on it and we'll be able to hear it. But this is quite a good little stop off here in Luxembourg. I think it's the most popular one. I think they have McDonald's and a Starbucks and a little cafe as well. I'm not sure where Em is. I'll go and find her.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. It was a freezing ride, so we've grabbed 2 oat milk little flat whites from Starbucks, and the McDonald's here actually do McPlant burgers that are from Beyond Meat. So I've done a bit of a hack where I get an extra 2 patties on Sean's burger, and then I get the side salad and put the burger in here for me, and we've got some chips. We're going to tuck into this, but we need to move quite quickly because we still have, what, 3 hours left? 3.5 hours?
Yeah, I think it's 3.5, depending on which way we want to go, but we've still got plenty of time today.
Yeah, it feels like I should be in a rush because it's a ferry though.
Yeah, you can relax a little bit more.
All right guys, it's time to freeze for the next 300 kilometers. So let's head back on the road. I'm gonna buff up. I also have multiple layers on underneath and the heated jacket. Sean's plugs in here and mine plugs in here, but I think we're gonna make a little bit of a modification when we get back to the UK, but let's go.
We are finally at the Europort near Rotterdam. We've been on the motorway for most of today. I thought we had loads of time, to be honest, but it's 5:30 here, so I think we've got another hour and a half until check-in closes. So I'd say we made the right decision just sticking on the motorway.
Yeah, we hit a few traffic jams, didn't we, around Antwerp and somewhere else. But yeah, we've made it here, which is good.
I think we're freight, aren't we? Are we passengers or cars?
How many times have we done this? We should know by now. Yeah, that way, straight.
I mean, no one's arriving by foot, I guess, so...
You might have to practice your storm U-turns again.
I think we went that way last time, but they just let us in.
No, it must be straight.
Oh yeah, there you go, cars.
I'm looking forward to hopefully a warm cabin and some warm food when we get on the ferry. There it is.
Oh, is that one of the new boats too? Could be. We are sailing with P&O today.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to travel. And
yeah, it is. It looks like a nice day.
There we are.
Like a nice calm crossing, hopefully. I do think it's funny how we've just strapped our passports to the side and I only just remember. Like,
oh, yeah. It's the most precious documents. Are they okay?
I've got my hand on it now. I didn't before. Oh, I remember this. I remember this. We might have to have one of those checks again. Do you remember we had a check last time?
I can't remember. I know we did to come in. I'm not sure about going out.
Our passengers. This is a lot nicer than having to now put the car on the train and then have another 10-hour ride. Well, not quite 10 hour, but
yeah, knowing that you're done like once you get on it.
You wanna go?
I don't think I'll filter to the front. I don't think I'll be very popular.
No. Even though we are freezing and they're all in warm cars.
Oh yeah, I can see my breath again a little bit. Right, less of the chit chat. Ta-da now.
Hiya. Thank you very much.
Hello.
It's too cold to be on the motor.
It is too cold.
Your passports are also cold.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Your boarding cards and the keys. Next stop is border control.
Okay.
After that, you go straight on board.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Have a good shift. Bye.
She was a nice lady.
Beautiful as well. Really sweet. Oh, just went through those two bollards. Okay, so we've got passport control next.
Customs,
but we,
yeah.
oh, yeah, customs, did you say?
Well, we are exporting the bike, but I don't think we'll say anything.
Right.
I think we just go straight through.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good
Yep.
day. All right.
I wasn't sure if he was going to look for the inbound stamps to the EU. Because they're new passports as well, aren't they? So there's nothing actually in them.
No, but I think they realise that it's still so unmanned.
Yeah.
What's that word I'm looking for?
Unnecessary.
No, but it's still so inconsistent. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, right though.
Okay, what am I doing here? Boarding card ready.
Cards. Oh, she's got the fashionable Stanley flask cup.
She does. She knows.
It fell for TikTok.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay. Need you to stop wriggling for a second because I've got the passports and the boarding passes and it just... Okay, I'm good. You can wriggle away.
Oh, we're going straight on. You're good?
Just need a second and then I will be. Just make sure the passports are safe. Put them under my leg and put my other glove on just in case we have a boarding mishap. Off you go.
Right, off we go. The pride of Hull awaits us. Oh, we came down this, didn't we? Remember?
Yeah, we did.
On the end of the heading west tour with the same ramp. It's not very busy today, is it? There must be nobody on this thing.
Remember how slippy the floor is and how low the ceiling is, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my high seat now might take my head off.
Oh no, you're okay in here. You're miles off.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey. Same parking as last time. Oh,
There is no other bike here. That is unheard of. That is unheard of. Thank you.
Right, we're here. And
We did it.
I remembered to turn the alarm off. That's a new thing for us, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh, that would have been terrible. Come back to the bike and the battery's flat because the alarm's been going off.
Well, I don't think it drains the entire battery. I'm not sure. It might do.
Oh, we got to a ferry on time with time to spare. Well done.
The stress-free journey.
Oh, Costa Coffee's open for service.
Sandwiches, hot and cold drinks, and pizzas, along with other many snacks.
I would like to try some P&O snacks.
I bet you would. As always, it's your own responsibility to strap your bike down. And on this ferry, it was the same last time. They have the straps already laid out on the floor. Looks like they've put some new ones in. But I'm going to use the waterproof bag. It's got our waterproof trousers in. I'm going to pop that on the seat just to give it a little bit more cushioning because you've got the heated seat elements in there. I don't particularly want to crush them. Got that brand new strap from P&O. It's good, isn't it?
There we go.
That one on there.
And then just tuck it onto here.
Yeah.
Does it matter which way round? Or
No, not really.
Okay. And then...
Just give it a yank then.
Should it be like super tight or...
I don't think you can over tighten them because it's on like a rope anyway.
Ah, okay. And you've disabled all of Storm's alarms.
Hopefully. We'll find out in the morning. But the good thing is a lot of people are complaining about the side stand being too much leant over. But at least in this situation, you don't want the bike not to be leant over enough. So I think it's actually an advantage that he's leaning over quite a lot.
Yeah, I guess.
Especially on rough sailing. But yeah, he's good to go. We'll grab the bag. Fortunately, this morning we packed one of the rack packs was to stay on the bike, and the other one we packed what we would need for the ferry. So we just have to take that one off and then go find our cabin.
But he looks great, doesn't he?
He does look great, yeah. Really happy.
Yeah. I've stuffed quite a few extra bits in here. It's quite amazing how much these little bags take. But
Yeah,
the
one of
new
them-
bar looks so good.
It does, doesn't it? I've actually put the chain in there, so it's like an easy access to like
Yeah.
lock it up.
Solid. I can't even move that even an inch, like the whole bike with that strap in.
Be good.
All right, you can grab the bag, and then it's almost time for a classic. It's an Emily ferry tour. And a coffee because it is freezing. Oh, Sean, look at that old Volvo over there.
Oh wow, that's
That is
awesome.
so cool. It's got
Yeah.
skis on the top too.
That is awesome, isn't it? I wonder if they're doing like a rally or some sort.
It'd be cool, wouldn't it? All right, is that everything?
I think so. Well, no, passports and room keys.
So we're on what, deck 7, car door 2. Yeah. Something that you always forget to like make sure that you know, and then tomorrow morning you're like, am I on the right deck? Looking for the bike. But our cabin is on, what was it, deck 10?
Deck 10, yeah.
Shall we take the lift?
Absolutely, yeah.
In deck 10, green deck. A little bit easier than Corsica ferries. As soon as we got out the lift, someone was there to greet you and tell you where to go.
That was appreciated, wasn't it? That's a long corridor. Feels
It
like
is.
a scene from Titanic.
Don't say that. There's always one when you're on a ferry to bring up Titanic. There we go. Oh, it's lovely. Pop the light on. We might have a, light. There we go.
Is that a window or is it just a pretend window?
I feel like it's a window.
Hasn't got a rope on it like last time, has it? Oh, that's nice.
That's lovely. God, that is. It's quite spacious in here. Bathroom too. Everywhere's
there's
too
a
small
There's
for
a
you.
kettle. I should go back and get that pot noodle.
And a shower towels. Lovely. And we also have food for tonight, so we should figure out when we want to go to the buffet.
Yeah, I don't think that's open for a few hours yet. But
No? Oh, it's nice and warm in here. All right, let's get out of these suits and then have an explore of the ferry.
We're settled into the cabin now. We've got things on charge over there. I've got the intercoms on charge. I mentioned before I like to put these on a little battery pack because I don't always trust the power supply in, well, anyway, hotels, boats or anywhere else. And they're quite an important piece of equipment, so little battery, make sure they're okay. And they are tiny batteries anyway in the intercom, so it doesn't drain it much either. Em is very excited and eager to go and explore this boat. So
I am.
Shall we head out?
Yeah, it's quite a big boat, so we've got quite a lot to explore, and then we're also going to get dinner. Suits are all hung up as well, and the helmets fit perfectly
They
up
do,
there.
they must know.
Have you got the room key? No, I've got the room key.
You've
right?
got it. Hang on. Em's taken us to the party room straight away. I think we've been on this boat before, haven't we?
We have been on this boat before. This is deck 9, which is entertainment area. So you've got a bar, you've got Costa Coffee on the other side, and this at about 10 o'clock is an absolute party zone with all the OAPs and all of the lads on tour. But,
Is that Anton Deck? That's Anton Deck
Yeah,
playing, isn't it?
but prices really quite good actually. A Negroni is £9.50. That's Swiss prices.
It's quite steep,
That is actually. But a Heineken is £4 a bottle.
This wasn't here last time, was it?
No, this is new.
A
shuffleboard.
Yeah, shuffleboard. It's got a maple top to that. It's quite nice.
I think I read before that it's £10 for an hour or £5 for 30 minutes. But I don't even know how to play, do you?
I'm guessing you have to get it in the right number thing, but
That's
No.
quite cool though. It's a good way to pass the time. We still haven't departed from the dock yet, so we still haven't set sail, I should say. So we're still on deck 9 and we're here at the Brasserie, which is one of the posher restaurants of the boat. There's quite a few restaurants on the Pride of Hull. Menu looks really quite good. Lots of different options ranging all the way from lamb shank to ribeye steak, and then also sweet potato cakes with panko breadcrumbs, which all look very interesting. And then this side there's also a quiet room, which I actually think is a really nice little feature of this P&O boat. It's got some really retro what are they called, like advertisements from back in the day on the walls. But yeah, and here's really nice.
This Brasserie restaurant does look very posh, but
Yeah.
we have dinner in the buffet room tonight, which I'm actually happy about because that means you can have as much as you like and you can pretty much choose what you get as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I've never done the buffet. You have a long time ago.
Yeah, I used to take this boat quite often, nipping from and back and forth from the UK to Switzerland. So yeah, so I used to have to MOT the car.
Ooh, duty free's here. Quick look.
Quick look, yeah. I think last time they had that really nice rum from Venezuela.
Ah, okay, the one that you really like. What was that called? I can't even remember.
Can't remember.
Okay, we're heading down to deck 8 now. The sun is just setting.
So let the buffet begin. Em's gone to scout out the food, but as soon as we came in, it smelled really good. It's actually quite reasonable to eat on the boat here. I think it's £26 for the buffet dinner, which has got everything, starters, mains and desserts. And then in breakfast time, I think it's around about £13 for breakfast. But they do a deal that if you take dinner and breakfast, you save £5. But it looks really good in here, and I'm actually really hungry after today's riding. For some reason, when we're riding, I forget to eat, or you know, if you've got a target in mind, you just want to get there in time. So it's nice when you finally get on the boat, you can settle in, relax, have dinner, and a good night's rest before you head off again in the morning.
So I found some awesome food. What a fantastic buffet this is. There are a lot of great salad options. There's a whole carvery section. There is a Chinese and world food section. And there is also like a full dessert section, as well as like a burger section with hot dogs and a soup section. So to start, I went with a big plate of salad because it was just what I was craving. And I also got a soup. But what a fantastic way to end a very, very cold but very, very fun day. Well, that was a lovely dinner, finished off by a cup of tea. I think we're going to take a wander through the boat. Apparently, Saturday night on P&O Ferries is DJ night, so we might mosey on down there and then mosey on right through and have a little walk on the top deck. But let's head out of the restaurant. It's really been fantastic. So many options, such great choices, and a really high standard and quality of food and drink. Unlimited tea and coffee as well is a really nice touch.
We're braving the elements outside. It is nippy again,
It's freezing.
The moon looks spectacular tonight. You can just about see it in the background there.
And you can also see Rotterdam fading into the distance as we make our way all the way up the coast of England towards Hull, where we'll dock tomorrow morning. Apparently we're going to dock around 8 a.m, but breakfast starts at 6:30. So I think we should get an early night and go somewhere warm because I'm freezing.
We were just saying that the next time we take this ferry will be when we take Storm back to Europe, where we'll be starting our round the world trip, and it's going to feel momentous indeed. It's going to be a very special time, because I think every trip should start with a ferry journey.
I totally agree with that. It's been a great day, but I am starting to get a shiver, so let's go in, let's run in. So we are back in our cabin on deck 10, where we'll be spending the rest of the evening. I think I'm going to jump in a piping hot shower and then I'm going to head on off to sleep. Sean is replying to you all on the comments on our latest YouTube video. And as I say, it's going to be a great day tomorrow, finally heading back to North Wales. So we'll arrive in Hull apparently at around 8 o'clock, but we're going to get breakfast in the morning. So we'll see you all for breakfast. Good night. All right, we're in the breakfast room and Sean has gone off to find his breakfast. It's another fantastic spread and I think it's actually $11.99. So quite reasonable considering it's a full buffet and there's coffee and there's even smoothies and live music as well. Breakfast is served. What did you go for?
I've got corn sausages, hash browns, pancakes, which normally go on a separate plate, but I put them on the same plate. There was some maple syrup, beans and toast. And they have brown sauce. I'd forgotten about brown sauce as well. In fact, I forgot how good the P&O breakfasts are. They really are bad. There's a good reason to get out of your cabin in the morning.
That's true. And I also got us, this one is a kiwi and spinach smoothie, and that one is a wild berry one. So it'd be nice.
If I can open this.
As mentioned last night, there will be a delay for the disembarkation of cars parked on Deck 7, as you will have to wait for the discharge of freight vehicles. All foot passengers are requested to be ready in approximately 30 minutes and wait for the relevant foot passenger announcement regarding your disembarkation.
Time to make our way back to the bike. I'm pretty confident it's still going to be upright.
What I'm not confident about is if the battery is still okay.
Oh yeah.
If you didn't manage to actually turn that alarm off.
It seems like everyone's already left their cabins. They did say to wait in the cabin until they called, and they haven't called us yet.
How many bikes do you reckon were on the boat?
Well, there were a couple of straps set up, so there might be a few others, but I think you'll be able to count them on your hand.
Car deck 7? I think we were this one. Oh, that's the dog kennels. Maybe this way? I don't remember.
Yeah, there's the couple.
This way?
Yeah.
Is it just us? Are we the
Yes.
only bike?
Yeah, we are the only bike today.
That's quite an accomplishment. Good morning.
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 How you doing?
He looks great.
Doesn't he?
I'm quite proud of that we are the only bike this early in the season. I think that's quite an accomplishment. Looks a bit lopsided though with one rack pack on. Poor Storm.
He does. He doesn't look like he's leaning too far to the left at all.
No,
But then is it they're only the ones that have got the automatic up and down that they're saying they're leaning too much?
possibly, yeah. It's nice and cool in here though. It was getting very hot up in the cabin when you put all the seats on. It's like instant.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we have a 2-hour ride now, pretty much, towards North Wales. I think we might stop for a coffee along the way, but we want to get there in as much time as possible because technically we only have 3 hours really with our families. So yeah, we need to be quick on the route. Have you got a route planned specifically, or is it just a motorway?
We don't have time to go anywhere enjoyable. Just going to jump on the motorway and hope there isn't a fire like last time.
Oh, yeah, that's true. All right, let's strap on the bags.
You on it? There we go.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go.
Time to disembark. Not coming down this way, but they're quite cool, these ramps, aren't they? Or they just drop down.
Very clever. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Do you know the way back to North Wales from here?
Probably not. Well, yeah, I think so. We need to stop off at the customs place. They need to close that T1 transit form we've got.
Okay.
Apparently you can do it by email, but it's a bit easier to get it done and dusted here.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
It's quite confusing that we are actually driving on the right side of the road when we get off. So I hope they switch us over quickly.
I think we'll have a little passport control, maybe a little check.
I'd imagine so. Driver occupied freight. I'm not sure if I should go there. If we see someone, we'll ask them.
Okay. Okay, passport control, have your documents ready. Last time they let us skip all the queue, didn't they?
They did. I might just ask this lady here. I have a T1 transit document to be closed.
Oh, just see
the passport. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Right, that was very straightforward. Thank you very much, HMRC.
That was really easy.
It was. They've closed that transit document now, so the money will get refunded, which is very reassuring. Nice.
I did feel like I was on an episode of Border Control, though. I really did enjoy that.
Yeah. And you were going to kick off or something, and they're going to carry you away and like lock you up or something.
I was on my best behaviour, I was.
Yeah.
Alright, so driving on the other side of the road.
That's right.
Back in Hull.
Nice day as well. There's blue skies breaking out.
And it's a Sunday in the UK, which means there's still supermarkets open.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
still
exactly.
Stuff to do.
It's not a ghost town. Right, we need to stop for fuel very soon, so get you a coffee and we stop for fuel.
Alright. These old buildings, though, on the right are cool. They never do it a lot of them.
We actually went past the building before. I thought it looked really nice. It turned out it was the prison. It would make a great hotel. I've never actually been into Hull.
No, I was going to say I haven't been into Hull, but when we rode through it was raining, so we couldn't really get to see any of this.
Yeah. And it's got a little dock area over there as well.
A lot of work being done again, which is good.
Yeah. It's like they're putting a big road on underneath. Or B&M bargains, Greg's.
Oh, we're home! We're home!
Oh, everything we need there. Everything in one stop.
Our hobby craft. Spent many a time in there. Boots. I can't believe we've only got 3 hours here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a shame, really, isn't it? But still, we'll have 4 weeks in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I hope the weather's nice for when we are here. We can maybe do that Wales trip again that got washed out.
Absolutely. I'd love that.
Petrol station, first stop of the day. Oh, do you fancy a cheesy bean breakfast wrap, Em?
That looks disgusting.
It does, doesn't it? Thank goodness it's for a limited time only. We can get rid of that off the menu.
That doesn't look good at all. Do you want me to get off, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, you can hop off.
All right.
Cheesy bean breakfast wrap.
Cheese, bean, and what is
egg
it?
and hash brown, all in one convenient wrap.
Do you want a sausage roll?
The Greg's, we've got the option. We're never without the option.
Oh, where is he? We've been driving around this place for ages. Are we going with the rule?
Ah, there we go.
Storm is never alone.
Yeah, I think so. I'll stay. You can bring something out.
I just need a quick coffee and then we can go on the road. I'm getting that caffeine addiction headache.
Fair enough.
Would you park the bike?
It's got to choose the right. It's got to choose the right spot. I can't just willy-nilly park it.
Just park the freaking bike.
Well, I was going to go down there now. She's as my dad would say, I hate these car parks. Whoever designed these car parks. There we go. We'll go here. Go in here.
I'm going to get more motion sickness from riding the bike around than I did on the boat. Right, what do you want? Coffee? Are you snacky? What are you?
No, just get me a
box.
Just get me a. If they're rare, those top box. I mean, what we're kicking them.
Sorry, Storm. Just a coffee.
Yeah, just get me a coffee.
Okay. It was a good coffee, albeit £8.50.
Was it serviced with a smile?
It was actually. They were very lovely in there. I have like nostalgia every time I come back. I think it makes me enjoy the little things about the UK more.
Yeah,
like
it's
seeing Marks and Spencer's and a WH Smith. It just brings back like childlike wonder.
Yeah, it's the it's just a familiarity, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's nice. Not having to think about anything. This is great.
Yeah.
Being able to talk to people as well.
Yeah, I think I am that annoying person though in front of you in the queue that's like chatting away to the cashier just because she can.
Oh.
All right.
All the Teslas having an hour off.
Somebody thought we were going to get an electric bike because I kept putting like a lightning bolt and the storm emoji. Really? We like bikes that do that. on the right side of the road?
On here, there. You were a little bit drowned out. Right, where are we going now?
Right side of the road, right side.
Now that way. Follow signs for the north. Oh, all the way up to 50. Variable speed limit.
This is the first other 1300 we've seen on the road here.
Maybe we need an escort. Leave our phone number on there. Modular movements. He could follow us around the world.
Beep, 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 beep.
There we go. And we're back in Wales after just under 2 hours since we got off the ferry. The weather has been fantastic, couldn't have asked for better weather today. And we should be at my dad's not too long. But that was a nice easy ride in, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great. I'm so thankful that it wasn't raining. But very grateful to be back in Wales as ever. And now we're going to be heading to our family, so we'll catch up with you all in a little bit. And when we hopefully end up at a pub.
End up at a pub, yeah. Pub lunch. I think it's a Sunday carvery, isn't it? It's Sunday today, and I keep forgetting.
Absolutely. Right, the last time we spoke to you, we were just entering North Wales and we went and spent a few hours with our families. We went to a carvery and had a lovely Sunday lunch, and then they brought us straight to Manchester Airport, which is where we're sat now in Pret. I've grabbed us 2 coffees, a very British thing, which is a meal deal from Boots, some sandwich, a crisp, some chocolate and some water for the journey. But overall, it's been quite a hectic past 24 hours. I think we've been on a boat, on a plane, on a motorcycle, in a car and on a bus, which is a bit crazy, but we have all of the documents here that we need for Storm. Storm is safe, stowed away somewhere in North Wales. All of our gear, all of our suits and helmets are all waiting there for us, so we have T-minus 2 weeks in Switzerland before we officially leave and come back here to spend some more time with our family. But looking forward to a nice easy flight now, nice smooth sailing, or smooth flight over towards Basel, and then we'll get back tonight. But as I say, it's been pretty hectic, so I'm going to enjoy this coffee.
We're back in Basel after a nice flight from Manchester. It was actually, as soon as we got above the clouds, it was really beautiful. But now we've got to catch a train to Liestal, and then from Liestal we're going to get a bus back home. It's been a long day and quite an exhausting weekend actually, but I'll be finally happy when we get back home. Em's already waiting in the train. She's ready to get back home too. Right, it's coming up to 10:15 now, and the bus was about a 30-minute wait, so we decided to walk. It's only another
2.5 kilometres.
2.5 kilometres,
yeah.
Is it? Good to stretch the legs. It's been a hectic weekend.
Yeah, I think we've said that like 10 times, and that shows how hectic it actually was. But
and it feels like it didn't really have a purpose to ride all the way back to the UK and then take a flight home. But it does have a bigger purpose, and we're going to keep that in mind. And
it's done now, it's ticked off, and we have less than 2 weeks left here in Switzerland, so that's what we're going to be doing. Is basically we just need to pack up and tick off the last few things.
Yeah, one more weekend here I think, so we really need to pack up now. We did a bit of packing, but I think we need to make sure that each night we dedicate to packing up. And then we hand the apartment back, and I get to drive the R1300 GSA back to the UK again. I think I might go via the tunnel.
Yeah, maybe it's a good idea.
And just do one continuous ride instead of breaking it up with an overnight.
And maybe I'll meet you in London. Or...
Yep, that could be an option. We'll have to decide about that.
Yeah, but that's it from us. We hope you enjoyed this kind of crazy vlog episode that no one will ever recreate.
Nothing really happened, but that is what happened.
That's life at the moment. So we'll see you all for the exciting stuff over the next few weeks. And in the next episode, we'll probably be very sad because we are leaving Switzerland.